Hey, Shalom. Call her lawyer. Wahata Pa'arat La Abanawa Yahweh. Allahayanawa Bahashimi Habashai Bahashim Kahakwadash. That being said, all praises, honor, and glory to our Father Yahweh, our power. In the name of Habashai, in the name of Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Continue to teach us this truth and who will. Peace, blessings, and salutations. Lahabi al Shah Dawa, which means to the house of David by Akwati Mabunyam. And hey, I just coming to you with a little quick one real fast on this traitorous ass dog right here. This is about the Tuskegee experiment right here, y'all. Eunice Rivers. Hey, you sisters of the tribe, y'all done rang up the tab with the power. It's gonna be hard to pay it too.
Eunice Verdell Rivers. Was she a race traitor or dedicated nurse? Eunice Verdell Rivers became one of the first African Americans to be employed by the United States public health system, thus paving the way for other people of color in this area of service. Rivers started working at the public health system during a time in which the United States was in the worst economic depression in its history. Beginning in 1932, Eunice Verdell Rivers worked for the United States public health system on the study of untreated syphilis in the Negro male in Macon County, Alabama, popularly known as the Tuskegee syphilis experiment. She is best known for her work as the coordinator of the Tuskegee syphilis experiment from 1932 to 1972. The Tuskegee experiment was an inhumane study that deliberately allowed black men to develop a painful disease when there was a cure. Rivers recruited 399 African American men with syphilis for the study and worked to keep them enrolled as participants in the program. In return for her participation, the study supposedly offered participants free medical care, which Nurse Rivers provided. Rivers was the experiment's only consistent full-time staff member. Eunice Rivers held the crucial task of playing the liaison between the predominantly white medical staff and the African American patients. She was responsible.
Hey, this is Rock 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Here in America, Jake, you gotta understand, Eve wants some attention here, and she will do anything to get it. Of course, right here, you see what Eve do on the regular. She just show her body off to the whole world, and a lot of times Eve ain't got no business showing it off, whether she look good or whether she 300 pounds. But here in Babylon, Eve will forward the agenda of these Neanderthals, and you gotta understand here, Jake, Eve don't love you here. Again, it's a penis envy thing, it's an attention thing, and again, it's the serpent and Eve. They in that bed together. So again, this is Rock 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Hey, the wages of sin is death, Eve. Hey, you a complete traitor.
Keeping track of the study subjects and ensuring that the study could have access to the autopsies of the dead. Within the first 20 years of the study, Rivers approached 145 families and obtained autopsy rights from 144. Her work was essential to the progression of the study. Although the study was initially planned to run only 6 months, it eventually extended to 40 years. During the entire study, the participants were not informed that the ailment they called bad blood was actually syphilis. The black man saw a familiar face in Eunice Rivers, backed by a reliable government program, and felt comfortable receiving the free treatment.
this Edomite right here. This is Rock 25 and 13. Give me any plague, but the plague of the heart. Don't be out here falling in love with Eve. The Lord said you can have 1,000 of them if that's what you want, Jake. Ain't nothing special about her unless she in the truth. And any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. This demonic pig here, man, that's ridiculous.
The participants were treated with ineffective medicines such as aspirin. However, even after the 1940s, when the discovery of penicillin offered a reliable and safe cure for the disease, study participants still did not receive treatment for syphilis. After the New York Times and Washington Post revealed that study participants had been allowed to suffer rather than receive a known safe treatment, the Public Health Service ended in 1972. Historians have offered a variety of interpretations as for why Rivers continued her role in the project, which by modern standards of medical ethics was completely unethical. Once the news of the unethical treatment of participants in the Tuskegee study was exposed in 1972, Rivers retreated into silence. Some see her primarily as a dedicated nurse, willing to follow any orders to keep.
Mine is Michael 7:10. And then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. But saith unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh without power? Because the white man, your God, bitch, thine eyes shall behold her. And now she be trodden down as a mire in the streets. Hey, Eve, you got a lot of blood on your hands here. A lot of Jake in the penitentiary over you. A lot of Jake in the grave because of you. Man, Eve, you effeminized your sons here. You bringing up a tab with the Lord over some attention. And you better know your role. And you best get to learn it fast.
Her patients. Others see her as a race traitor who used her education and class power to keep her job and sell out. Ethical treatment of participants in the Tuskegee study was exposed in 1972. Rivers retreated into silence. Some see her primarily as a dedicated nurse, willing to follow any orders to keep treating her patients. Others see her as a race traitor who used her education and class power to keep her job and sell out the rural men she was caring for. The 1997 movie Miss Evers' Boys, starring Alfred Woodard and Lawrence Fishburne, was based on Eunice Rivers and the Tuskegee experiment. Until next time, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Press the bell to be notified.
How about you?
Thank you for watching.